Forget about the Champions League for a second. Craig Burley is joining me to talk some Europa League because he absolutely loves that competition. Craig,
I do.
So do Manchester United.
Do
They've won.
you know, Alexis, it's no coincidence on my work schedule here at ESPN that every Thursday is blank. Craig, day off, Thursday, day off, day off. So,
That's true.
It's a reason.
True. Well, I suppose if you're Man United and Arsenal, who are obviously left in this competition now, they should care about this a bit more than probably other seasons. Let's start off with Man United up against Granada going into the second leg, 2-0 lead. But overall, I know they're second still in the Premier League, but even Jose Mourinho had a pop at Ole just earlier on this week saying that he still doesn't really have any titles to his name. So surely this is one that he should go for.
Do you know, when I was growing up in the UK, Granada, there was a car called a Granada. And if you can't beat an old car, then you don't deserve to be in the job. So we know United dominated the first game. So they are huge favourites. I mean, Granada are a small club in Spain, but they're punching well above their weight. But if United were to go out, and it doesn't look likely, but if they were to go out over the two legs, it would be a huge egg on the face of this club and this manager. But yeah, I don't think it was wise to be going around saying what he was saying a few weeks ago about, winning trophies is just an ego trip. Winning trophies is a sign of some sort of progression. It's a sign of success. Some trophies, have more weight than others. You've got the Carabao Cup, which has seen managers who've won it been sacked at the end of the season. But the Europa League now, and this doesn't really count for Man United, it would for Arsenal, is winning it gets you in. The carrot for the Europa League now is getting Champions League football for next year. Now, we know United have that already, but, he's already seen Mikel Arteta, who's having a struggling season, lifting the FA Cup in his short time at Arsenal. He himself, Solskjaer, has lost umpteen semi-finals as the Man United manager. And he does look as if he's going to deliver second place in the Premier League. But what's second place for Man United? And there's no point trying to push this narrative. Well, we're going to have a little bit more points than we did last year. That's progression. And because, next year, City will still be strong. Liverpool will be back much stronger with all the players fit again. Chelsea, it looks like they'll be stronger. So you can't just use a narrative of, we've got a few more points than last year, and we're second in the league where other teams have imploded. And I think fans are looking for trophies, be it Europa League or not. And so I think it's a very important competition just for Solskjaer to put a marker down. Because unless Man City lose every game between now and the end of the season, that's the one thing they're going to be going for.
And then now let's talk about Arsenal, because I suppose with the most respect, it's a bit more of a desperate situation there for them, considering when you look at them in the Premier League table right now, outside of the top four, this is looking like their only chance to at least get that figurative trophy of a Champions League finish. You did say it, Mikel Arteta got the FA Cup earlier on, and then things have been a bit rocky since. So 1-1 now with Slavia Prague. They are away from home. How highly worried for them are you, and what are some of the repercussions that you probably foresee if they crash out now?
Well, I would be concerned because Slavia Prague created a lot of chances in the first game. They're a team that has, along the way, notable names that we would recognise. They've put out Leicester, who we know are a pretty good little team. They put out the Scottish champions Rangers, who have an excellent side under Steven Gerrard and had some big results in the Europa League this year. They've put some good teams out there. They've also sold a couple of really good players recently to West Ham and Souček and Soufal. So they produce good players, and I think it would be quite a big scalp for Arsenal if they were to win that. This is not the Arsenal team of many years ago that was competing at the highest level. So they've got it all to play for. Look, they're 9th in the Premier League. They're level on points with Leeds. They're 1 point ahead of Aston Villa. They are not going to get in the top four, not a snowball's chance. And they possibly won't make the Europa League via the league system. Now, I don't think that would be a disaster because the Europa League itself can throw up a headache in terms of fixtures. But if you can win it when you're in it, as I said, you'll play Champions League football. That gives the club extra financial bonuses, incentives. That gives you the possibility as a manager of maybe luring one or two better players, and we know they do need that. And I think the repercussions of being out of everything would be how is he going to replenish this playing squad? This playing squad that is soft-centred, hasn't been good enough, and it's going to throw more questions on him as a manager too. So, yeah, he really could be doing with nailing this, primarily to get him back into Europe's elite level competition next year, Alexis, and that is the Champions League.